Hello Scorpios, and welcome back to the channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading for any new year, new you, new decade. We've got lots going on. This is going to be a very interesting reading. I can already feel it. A lot of the previous readings that I've done already have been big messages. Lots to think about, lots to carry over into the new year, into the new decade. And it's all about us creating our new lives and bringing those ideas down into the 3D, bringing them to fruition, really harnessing the beautiful Capricorn energy that we're still experiencing right now. So again, this is general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. I encourage you to check out your other signs, your moon sign, rising sign, your other videos for those. There may be additional messages there for you. There may be points of clarification for the sun reading, the sun sign reading of Scorpio. So check this out. You have lots of options. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of a different setup. My spirit guides informed me that I needed to pull angel cards. So I'm using the Archangel deck and I'm using the Angel Messages deck to kick off the reading for the new year. So let's begin. So the first message coming in for you is from the Archangels. This is coming in from Archangel Uriel. The message is, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yeah, this is definitely following your intuition and no hesitation. You know what to do. If it feels good, feels right, go forth and prosper. You're definitely on the right path. So yeah, what a great way to kick off this reading. This is wonderful. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. All right. So the next card is coming in from the angel messages. The message is from Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Ooh, I like that, Scorpio. It goes right along with what we saw with Archangel Uriel. The time to act is now. Everything's in alignment for you. All signs are saying go, go, go. Go forth and prosper. It's going to result in a very happy and prosperous outcome. So what a wonderful way to kick off the new year. Okay. All right, so I have your Celtic Cross already pulled out for you. I'm going to be using the Mystic Dreamer Tarot deck. And let's check in with bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, so Scorpios, it seems like you were nervous, anxious, tied up in knots about something, but that's no more. Since this is reversed, this means that those swords are definitely falling out. Your worries are being released. Your fears, stresses, anxiety, all that's going away. Fear no more. And that's interesting because what we saw in the beginning of your reading from your archangels and your angel guides was the timing is now. Happy outcomes are following. Your positive ventures. You're going to have positive results. Follow your intuition. So yes, I feel like now is the time that all this is going to be clearing up, and you shouldn't have any more causes of concerns or stress points, right now, so which is good. Okay, so Scorpio, just give me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and turn over your cards and see what energies are coming through. I'm going to do this in silence, okay? So just give me a minute. Okay, interesting. Central to your reading is the Judgment card. Yeah, this could be the card of Libra, but I feel like, actually no, this is not the card of Libra. I'm thinking of Justice. So when Judgment comes in, this is the most religious card of the deck. Usually in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it's depicted with the Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn at the pearly gates. And the question is, have you done enough good things in your life to outweigh the bad things in your life to allow entry of your soul through the pearly gates? So Judgment is coming in with the message of, what are you going to do next with your life? You're being called in a certain direction. You're being called to do something authentic with your life now. I feel like over the past decade, the tens, if you will, the teens, was a period of preparing you for this calling. And I feel like now's the time to step into your true authenticity and live your life in a different direction. Go in a different direction. Live your life in accordance with what this calling represents to you. I feel like this is definitely long term. This is beyond the new year. This is what will define the decade of for you, Scorpio. So this is asking you to think long term, 3-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, all right? That the time to go forth on this journey, the time to go forth in answering this call is certainly now. Yeah. Crossing this is the 6 of Cups. This is fated energy. Some of you may be dealing with a soulmate. Maybe the time to move forward in a specific relationship is now. Some of you may also be feeling a bit nostalgic. This, the 6 of Cups can also represent nostalgia, and you're reflecting back on the happier times in life and kind of just reflecting on good times of the past, and that's fine. It's always nice to go down memory lane, but just don't get stuck there. But I do get the sense that overall the energy that I am picking up is fated changes, following your intuition. 6s represent balance and harmony, even exchanges, even give and take. And I feel like this is you intuitively giving to others. Is sort of like a reciprocal effect. And I feel like you giving to others is more in a healing manner. So there is a gift. There's a gift that you're being asked to tap into, that you're being asked to develop, because this is going to carry you through, this is something that's going to kind of define, the next decade. Some of you be healers, some of you be psychic mediums, some of you be being called to go into the medical field. That is a form of healing, but it's more Western medicine, very scientific. So maybe some of you are becoming doctors, nurses, psychologists, physical therapists. But I do get the sense that this is about working with people in some shape, form, or fashion, but it's higher calling. Maybe some of you are going into Reiki or developing a Reiki business. But yeah, I do get the sense that this has spiritual undertones, healing energy, and it could be, again, spiritual healing along with Western medical science healing. All right, so this is coming in for some of you. Comment below, let me know how that resonates, right? Foundational is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like some of you be taking a moment just to sort of step back, from people. And this is you kind of doing things on your own, just sort of meditating and choosing to kind of figure things out as an individual before you decide to seek out assistance, advice, guidance from external sources. This is internal planning. And I think for you Scorpios, this is you kind of pulling away and just sort of laying down the practical groundwork. This is like, okay, how am I going to move forward, in this next endeavor? How am I really going to answer the call? What's it going to require? Will I need extra training? Will I need extra courses? Will I need, additional certifications? Do I need to read up on certain topics? How much money is it going to cost? Will I have to travel for the training? How am I going to design a website? What services am I going to offer? What am I going to charge? So I feel like all that's very practical, tangible, pentacle energy. And I think these are the thoughts that are going on in your mind's eye right now. But this is, what's foundational to the Judgment card and the 6 of Cups that's crossing you. All right. So I do feel like there's a lot of internal dialogue going on within you. In a recent past was 8 of Wands, reverse. Here's what's interesting. So, something was telling you in your recent past to pause. Because the 8 of Wands comes in reverse, normally upright, it's like, okay, the time to go, the time to act is now, go, 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 go. It's very fast moving energy, very fast correspondence. The wand energy is very passionate, very fiery, very motivating. It's very enthusiastic energy. And this is usually when it's upright, it's like, okay, yeah, follow your passion, go forth, prosper. But because it's reversed, it's sitting over here in your recent past position, something has had you pause. Something had you stop and hesitate. Well, no more, because in your mind's eye, you have the Chariot upright. This is also the card of Cancer, But I'm getting the sense, Scorpios, because Cancer is also a water sign, I feel like this could also be tapping into your energy as well. The message is go. The message is the time to act is now. Go forth and prosper. And it's keeping in line with your angel guides, with your angel guidance, that the timing is right for this new venture and you know what to do, right? Trust your intuition, trust your inner knowledge, and act upon it without delay. Well, I feel like this is confirming exactly what Archangel Uriel is saying to you. Act upon it without delay. The time to act is now. All right. Yeah, so that's interesting. So in your near future, 5 of Wands coming in upright. So I feel like this is competition. I feel like this is more competition, healthy challenges, healthy obstacles. I feel like maybe some of you are doubting your skills, knowledge, and abilities, and you're feeling like, oh God, can I keep up? How am I going to compete? Don't worry about that. You're going to be just fine, Scorpio. Don't let the competition of others interfere with your spiritual growth, your personal growth, and interfere with you expressing your talents, because you have what it takes. You have what it takes to answer the call and what you're being called to do in the new year and in this next decade. So see this as healthy competition. See this as an opportunity to sort of pick out role models in your field and, see how certain individuals elevated themselves to the certain levels, maybe the level that you're trying to achieve. What was their career path? What was their training pipeline looking like? All right. So see it as that, but don't let the shadow side of this challenge card come in and overshadow you and then stop you dead in your tracks from moving forward, because this is going to be a great opportunity for you. Healthy competition is exactly that. It's healthy competition as long as you keep it lighthearted, healthy, and in perspective, and that you're able to harness it to help advance your career, advance your training, advance yourselves, advance your professional development in this field, whatever it is. Again, like I said, I'm getting a lot of the healing arts on a variety of levels all across the spectrum, from Western medicine all the way to spiritual healing. So there's a wide spectrum there that's going to appeal to a lot of you on different levels. So take it as it resonates, all right? Comment below. Let me know what it is that you all are working on. So how you see yourselves, 8 of Pentacles reverse. This is attention to detail. This is you just saying, all right, I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on myself, continue to work on the day-to-day. And I feel like this is a card of perfectionism. This kind of goes in line with the 3 of Pentacles reverse, right? You're choosing to go along. You're choosing to kind of, take things sort of with a solitary energy behind it. And, you're like, all right, well, let me do my research first. Let me, research the field. Let me research the career path. Let me look at myself. Maybe I need to go back to school, maybe, university training, maybe a certification or an extra trade. For those of you in the spiritual healing arts, maybe you're finding yourself an instructor, a mentor, who offers courses to certify you in specific training. Maybe it's Reiki, maybe it's mediumship. There's all sorts of healing modalities out there, but it's about you just taking the time to kind of go within, and you're doing this privately. This is a very personal and private journey for you right now. So in your environment, you have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, and this is you walking away from lack mentality. This is you walking away from self-doubt. This is you moving more into more of a financial stabilizing situation. You're feeling a bit more prosperous. You're feeling a bit more in control with your money, and you're choosing to move on, in a different direction, because the 5 of Pentacles moves you into the 6 of Pentacles, which is equal give and take, equal receiving, asking for help, receiving help, giving help as well. So this is the energy that's going to move you forward into that giving, into that healing modality, right? Helping people, you help them, they help you. So you're moving out of this stuckness, this moment of pause, and you're going to be moving into that 6 of Pentacles energy real soon. In your environment, Scorpio, Three of Cups, celebration. Not your environment, your hopes and fears. Three of Cups, celebration, success. This is you finding your tribe. This is you finding your support system. This could be other classmates. This could be discussion circles. This can be your spiritual tribe. This could be a study group, new friends and family, coming through to support you and your new endeavors. But people are rallying behind you, Scorpio. People really want to see you succeed. And I feel like, your hopes and fears is that you're going to receive personal fulfillment and in assisting with the healing of others, right? And I think you're going to achieve that. You're going to attain that in the new year and carry that forward into the new decade. This is going to be a very fulfilling career move, whether it's, personally or professionally, motivated, but it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. It's a card of celebration. And I feel like once you have your plan in place, you're going to feel enthusiastic about sharing your plans, sharing your goals with others, and people are going to really rally behind you and truly support you in that endeavor. Your outcome, Seven of Swords reversed. When this card comes in reverse, sometimes this represents imposter syndrome. I feel like some of you be doubting yourself, like, what am I doing? Can I really do that? Can I really, use gifts to become a true spiritual healer? Can I really go to medical school? Do I have the grades to go, to nursing school? So forth and so forth. Yes, you do. Yes, Scorpio, you are more than qualified to do whatever it is that the call is asking you to do. You're being called right now. Sorry, I just dropped a drink. You're being called right now to take action in a fated event, right? The Judgment card doesn't come in, willy-nilly. It comes in when the timing is right for you to move forward in a fated event. You have the Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is divine timing energy. More so divine timing energy. So, this is huge. You're being divinely guided. So don't doubt yourself, Scorpio. Don't doubt yourself. You've got exactly what it takes, and it has to be now. Because if not, the call will not get quiet. It will not go away. It's only going to get louder and louder and louder until you finally acknowledge that the call is not going away and it's right there in front of you. And sometimes when you're being called and you're ignoring the call, other challenging events happen that appear as obstacles in your life, but those are nudges in the right direction to get you to finally answer the call. So you're being called right now. Don't doubt it. You've got what it takes. Turn this into a positive, all right? And this is more strategic planning, okay? This is you making calculated moves, strategizing about how you're going to get to the next level, how you're going to qualify for the school, how you're going to fund the schooling, how you're going to locate the teachers that you need to locate, which workshops are you going to attend, this is all about developing your strategy. Literally, it's your game plan. What step 1, step 2, step 3, what's the overall goal? How are you going to fund it? Again, this goes back to the Three of Pentacles with all those practical questions you were asking. Right? So this is you definitely taking time to go within. Again, let's turn it up right, reverse, because this is where you're at right now. This is time for you to go within to answer all these questions about how to tangibly attain this goal, how to make it a reality, how to get yourself qualified and certified, and how to set up your website, how to set up your business, and so forth, okay? So you're strategizing about all of that right now, okay, Scorpio? So don't doubt yourself. You definitely have what it takes. Okay, so up next, I'm going to go ahead and check in with the Untamed Truth Oracle, and we'll see what comes out. These cards always have an interesting and unique way of confirming the messages that we just received with the tarot. Oops. Yep, perfect. Yep. Absolutely. I'm not surprised to see these. First up is emotion. Normally for me in this deck, this is the card of Pisces, but for you guys, I'm seeing this as your energy. Very intuitive energy. Let me show it closer. A lot of water energy followed by a ginormous moon. This is intuition. Follow your intuition, Scorpios. Yeah, and that goes right along with what Archangel Uriel was saying in the beginning. You know what to do. Follow your intuition, trust your inner knowledge. You know, act without hesitation. Because this is all about you following your passion. And it's interesting because the next card that came out is the passion. It's the hummingbird. Yeah, take flight, spread your wings, go forth with, you know, with enthusiasm and joy. Because this is about living your life authentically. This is about choosing a path that's going to be in true alignment with yourself. It's going to bring you the fulfillment that you've been seeking, and you haven't been able to obtain that through other avenues because it just hasn't been right. You know, you haven't, I mean, you've done things that did bring you joy, but it wasn't true passion. It wasn't true fulfillment. And I think now is the time for you to be like, all right, you know, life is short. You only live it once, and it's time to do something that's going to really electrify you and motivate you and bring you this true passion for life. All right. And lastly is the card of creation. This is coming in reverse. This is Metatron's cube. Metatron is an archangel as well. And Metatron's cube depicts the blueprints for the creation of the universe. However, because this is coming in reverse, I feel like your creative energy is being blocked. I see this card as synonymous with the Magician card in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So when the Magician card comes in reversed as well, that means you're blocking your Magician energy, you're delaying, your manifestation energy. So don't doubt yourself. I feel like this is coming in reverse because, again, I feel like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting that you have what it takes to answer that call that you're being called, to recognize and acknowledge. Okay, so don't doubt yourselves. Turn this into a positive. The time to create is now. The time to act is now. Your spirit guides and your spirit team are with you, and they're not going to lead you astray. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in with the Pure Love Oracle deck. This is to see what's going on with soulmates and twins. I usually pull 2 cards, for the masculine and 2 for the feminine. We got 3 for the masculine. Okay, wow, interesting messages. Very interesting. Yeah, so masculine would like to share to his feminine, I'm not available to connect right now, and you are not available to connect right now. However, we need to clear the air with honesty. That's interesting, okay? And the feminine, her message to her masculine is, I am closed off to love right now, but I am sending you love right now. Yeah, interesting. So both parties are in agreement that everyone is closed off to love right now, and that there needs to be a healing conversation taking place. Feminine still has loving energy towards the masculine, but she's closed off, and so is he. And he's like, yeah, I'm closed off, and so are you. She's like, yeah, you're right, I am closed off, but I'm sending you love right now. And he's like, yeah, okay, but we need to clear the air with honesty. I get the sense that in this particular connection, it's definitely a timing thing, but not right now. 6 months is the number that popped into my head, so I'm feeling time frame. I feel like whatever's going on here, this is about both parties. They've been in separation for a while. I'm getting about 6 months to a year, and I feel like both parties are very busy just sort of forming their lives, planning their lives, closing down karmic timelines. They've separated and they're living their individual lives, going down their individual paths. Granted, there's still love and carrying thoughts between these parties, but they're not right for each other right now. Yeah, I'm getting like stone walls. I'm seeing like a quadrant of just walls between both of these individuals. So send love and light to your person, but it's not going to be worth pursuing. And I feel like if you even try to pursue and have this conversation to clear the air with honesty, I think you both would still walk away in agreement to continue on separately. I think that would be the ultimate outcome. Because no, I'm feeling, like I said, I'm seeing like brick walls or cinder block walls, sort of compartmentalizing the individuals, and it's moving each other away from one another. And this is a connection that's ran its course. All right. So take that, how you will, take it as it resonates. Again, I'm getting 6 months, so time frame, you want to maybe check in if you're feeling inclined to see if there is still a connection here, but definitely not right now at all. Okay, so comment below, let me know how that's resonating for you all, and check in with me periodically throughout the new year, and let me know how everything is working for you. Okay, so up next, I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. I'm going to pull a card from this deck. I'm going to do an Animal Spirit pull, and I'm going to conclude with the pull from the Nature's Whispers. Okay. Scorpio, please. One card for Scorpio. This is interesting. Let's see what wants to come out. There we go. All right. You made me work for that one. Let's pull an Animal Spirit. Take flippers. You have a bonus. You have 2 Animal Spirit cards there. And let's pull from Nature's Whisper. Okay. All right, so from your Sacred Rebels deck, every journey starts with a single step, and it's coming in reverse. Hesitation. Is the first word that popped into my mind's eye when I saw this card reverse. Hesitation is what they're saying. You're hesitating, which is confirming that in the recent past, something made you hesitate with the reverse 8 of Wands. You're all set, ready to go. You were feeling really good about an idea. Then it's like, oh, hang on. Maybe not just yet. Let me pump the brakes on this and maybe shelve the idea for a while. But all of your messages right now, Scorpio, is saying the time to move, the time to act is now. And don't hesitate yourself. This is about you getting to spiritual alignment with the idea. This is about you increasing your vibrational energy to vibrate, with your idea, with your dream, with your calling. And don't doubt yourself. There's a lot of self-doubt going on. We're seeing that with the reverse 7 of Swords. This is the imposter syndrome. This is you feeling like, oh, I'm a fraud. I don't know if I have what it takes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You absolutely have what it takes to do what you're being called to do. Again, just turn this into a positive, get into spiritual alignment because you're being divinely guided. Look at that. It's a beautiful card. It's showing an individual who is completely vulnerable to this idea. and all body armor is shed, and this person is in full alignment, in full faith and trust with spirit and their spirit guide, saying, okay, I am now ready to traverse this path. I've got bags packed, you lead the way. And they're leading through the heart chakra, and they're enveloping her head with divine spiritual light and wisdom, saying, okay, follow your intuition. We're opening up your crown chakra so you can receive these messages divinely. We're opening up your third eye chakra so you have the ability to tap into your intuition and translate these messages into direction. And we're opening up your heart chakra so that you only follow a path of love and light, and you're taking the steps that feel good to you, that feel harmonizing, that feel balanced, that feel loving to you. If it's anything other than love, don't go in that direction. So you're being guided truly through love and light. Okay, Scorpio? So don't hesitate with how it's coming in. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt yourself. Get into spiritual alignment, and you're going to be just fine. Okay? So up next, you have two spirit cards, spirit animal cards. You have the, you have the tiger and the zebra. Okay, and they're both coming in reversed. Okay, so tiger. When out of balance, you're feeling overstimulated. So try and settle yourself. Journal, meditate, write down what's going on in your mind's eye. And that's a great exercise to get out all the frenzied thinking onto paper and to organize your thoughts. The tiger represents lunar force, ease in darkness, and feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Yeah, absolutely. So when this card is in balance, the words for it are passionate, strong, and sensual, which is you guys, Scorpio. I do feel there's a lot of scorpionic energy associated with this tiger. A lot of lunar energy, a lot of dark energy, feminine energy, but right now it's out of balance. Yeah, you're definitely out of balance with yourself, but that's okay. That's why you're here. That's why you're receiving these messages, because once you get into alignment with your destiny, and answer the call, and you're comfortable with that, you're going to step into your true power, your authentic power, and you're going to be amazing at it. All right. But I love this. I love this card for you. This tiger is awesome. I love that it's all about the lunar energy. I don't know if you can see it, but she has, a crescent moon over her mind's eye. So this is definitely about following your intuition and harnessing the energy of the lunar cycles. So in the middle of the month, in the middle of January, we do have a lunar eclipse. That's going to be big energy for you to really harness your creative thoughts, your creative energy, and use that energy to co-create and manifest your goals, hopes, and dreams in the new year. That's great energy to plant those seeds if you haven't done so already, and to really reinforce, the intuitions and your intentions that you've already set for the new year and the new decade. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. All right, so up next we have the zebra coming in reversed. Okay. It's eccentric, creative, and visionary. When out of balance, it can come off as jaded, pouty, and vain. So go on an epic adventure or utilize art, to help rebalance this energy, all right? Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens your minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you soon find yourself in a faraway land expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through the environment or volunteer work. This could be a hint to pack your bags. Okay, wow. Okay, Scorpios, so I feel like this is confirming and summing up everything that we've been talking about here. It's definitely time to pack your bags. It's definitely time to go on that adventure, and I feel like that's part of the call that you're being asked to answer. And I like that zebras like to contribute to the global health, through environmental work, volunteer work. I do get the sense that this, that your call is definitely, to serve others. I do get the sense that this call is definitely still within the realm of the healing arts, the healing practices. But yes, it's definitely time for you, Scorpios, to pack your bags and to really move forward with this journey. You're not going to be disappointed. It's just about you both getting into alignment with your intuition, with your power, and saying yes, saying yes to the journey. Pack your bags. I love that, that this is sort of confirming and just sort of, drum beating, pack your bags. So yes, it's time to go. It is definitely time to go. And you have the Chariot there supporting you in your mind's eye in the upright position. So yes, move forward, smartly move forward, intuitively, boldly. It's an adventure. This is a very exciting time for you right now, Scorpios. It's a wonderful way to start off the new year. Okay, so Nature's Whispers is be spontaneous. Absolutely. I think this is the perfect card to sum up everything that you've heard here today, Scorpio. Be spontaneous. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. You will not be led astray. Your spirit guides, your angel team are with you. You're being divinely guided. You will not be disappointed, but have fun. Celebrate the joys of life. You've got your team with you with the Three of Cups. Yes, be spontaneous. Lean on your people. Follow your soul tribe. You will have zero regrets. Okay, Scorpios? So that's all I have for you right now. What a wonderful reading. What an amazing way to kick off kick off the new decade. This is definitely a time period for you, Scorpios, of new year, new you, new decade. You're going to do it. So comment below, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am so grateful and thankful to all of the subscribers and viewers. Without you all, the channel would not exist. But Scorpios, yes, be spontaneous. Let me know how this works out for you. Comment below. Keep in touch. Until we meet again, Happy New Year. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.